So, YouTube King asks who would win in a fight between the two killer clowns, the Joker or Pennywise, the dancing clown. Now, and this is I'm gonna be flat out right now. Should actually put a little misnomer or disclaimer right now. Well, this is gonna be the last Pennywise versus fight I'm gonna do, at least for October Halloween. I did get a couple different other Pennywise fights. I might do those throughout the year, throughout the coming months and all that, and maybe save one or two for Halloween. But on that note, if you want to keep giving me Halloween Who Will Win suggestions, that's fine. But just so you know, I pretty much have laid out the Who Would Wins for the remainder of the month and on November as well, beginning of November. So you can keep throwing me the ideas for the Who Would Wins for the Halloween based ones, but I'll either do them at a later point in time or I'll just save them until next Halloween, which might be a while. So maybe I'll do one a month or something like that. But usually when it's not the month of Halloween, I don't do a great deal of the horror themed ones simply because those seem very appropriately designed for the month of October. But anyway, yeah, Joker versus Pennywise the dancing clown. Let's go over Pennywise one more time for those of us who still aren't familiar with him, even though I've done this guy about 3 times in the Who Would Wins. So Pennywise is not, his name's not actually Pennywise. Pennywise is the form he prefers to take. He's a shapeshifter by our nature. He can take the form of whatever we fear. He's psychically able to identify what we're afraid of and project it into the real world. He's capable of creating illusions that we can actually interact with, but only people he deems that he wants to see them can see. Shapeshift into whatever he wants, including things that can actually hurt you. Localized invisibility. I know we can do that. He is not human. He is not even a demon. He is kind of like an elder being from, again, here's our universe. He's from this macroverse outside the universe. And his enemy is the turtle, a cosmic turtle that basically spat out the galaxy. So his real form, no one really knows what his real form is. The closest anyone has ever come to seeing his real form, I believe, is when one of the kids looked into his deadlights, a natural part of him. It's the slightest part of him. And thought he could see this hairy orange creature. And so for basically that's the best we can interpret it without dying or going completely mad. But the deadlights, which are a natural recurring light that comes out of him, basically drive any living being insane and can kill them. Now, if you're not living, that's a different story. That's a different deal entirely. But it's all a matter of perception, because it's basically the reason in the I think it's in the book and in the TV series that he took the form of the spider, because that's the closest we could perceive him into his real form. It's very Cthulhu-esque. Our human minds, in terms of normal humans, aren't capable of actually mentally understanding what he looks like. But he feeds off fear. He's stronger if people are afraid of him. He basically considers it salting the meat when people are afraid. Fear makes us taste better to him. But as the kids in the Losers Clubs show, that if you stand together against him, or if you're a being with no fear, you're able to conquer your fears and all that, then he has no power over you. He just doesn't. He weakens. Now, the more of you that don't have fear, the weaker he'll get. But basically, he's more or less powerless against you if you don't really have any fear. If you can somehow not have fear of him. Now, is it possible to kill him? Well, remember, we're asking who can beat who in this, not necessarily who's going to kill who. Usually, a lot of times they'll end in death, but that's not always the case in these fights. Now, sorry, deep fried turkey. Are they? Sorry, it's Adult Swim. I'm just wondering if by chance they're gonna cut it open and it explodes or something. Nope. Oh wait, it's not. It's a burger commercial for Wendy's. I bet. Is that Wendy's? Hold on. Wendy's? Yes. No. New deep fried turkey club. Arby's. We don't have Arby's around here. Or if we do, I don't know where they are. Probably like Chicken Meat or something. Anywho, so yeah, Pennywise. I've actually considered scenarios where he could be killed, but it has to be against the right opponent. Now, is the Joker going to be the right opponent? Let's find out. The Joker is a human male. He is the clown prince of crime. He has a wide variety of gadgets and gizmos, and he carries a gun on him usually. He's actually not bad in a fist fight, even at his. I mean, it all depends on the interpretation you're going with, but he either is so frail he can't take a punch, or he can go toe to toe in occasions with Batman. Um, he's more durable than he would look. He's taken a lot of physical punishment before. One of the big claims is that his Joker fear gas, the Smilex gas, a gas so powerful, basically it kills you with a smile. Basically, your face is gonna contort and you'll die, or it can drive you insane, like it did the Justice League in that one comic, and Batman had to fight the Justice League. It was so strong it controlled the Flash, Aquaman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. I can't remember if Cyborg was also controlled, but I don't think so. And Batman had to use the freaking Justice Buster. I think that, not the Justice Buster. I can't remember exactly what it's called. That giant ass tank of a monstrosity, which was awesome. But probably one of the big things that's going to be affecting this fight is the mentality that the Joker is, the actual mental state of the Joker. Because the Joker, by all definition, is not believed to be insane. He's believed to be super sane. He's a level beyond insanity, which is why it's believed that it's because he knows he's a fictional character. He knows he's in a comic book. Because there's times where he breaks the fourth wall. Actually, there's multiple times where he does that. It's not very common that he does. Well, not very common. That's not the right term. Majority of the time, like 80% of the time, you don't see that happening. But like that 20% of the time, that you can see that happening. So he actually does perceive the world in a different way. He actually thinks on a different level. Now, is that enough to actually visualize what a cosmic entity looks like? I don't know for certain because he's never gone up against a cosmic entity, like say for something like Batmite or Mixoplexix. And even then, it's like he's gained their powers before, but temporarily. So it's tough to say. So but let's break this fight down. So Pennywise gets an inspired idea. You know what? Dairy Main's not working out for me. Why don't I go to another place? Let me sense where all the fear is right now. Just takes a big whiff in the wind. Gotham. And then just whoop, boop. Yeah, he can pretty much teleport all he wants to if he really wanted to. So it just appears in Gotham, and now he's starting to wreak havoc. You know, Batman's dealing with him or dealing with his antics and the Joker and all that. And you know, one thing comes to another, and eventually, while Pennywise is trying to lure some kids in, the Joker's also trying to have some fun, and maybe going to kill these kids. All of a sudden, these clowns cross paths, and the fight commences. And at first, it's going to be more just jabs back in each other, and I don't mean like jabs. I mean like banter back in each other. Joker's probably going to say, what do we have here? Or again, I'll use the Heath Ledger voice. Now, what do we have here? Someone trying to steal my shtick. What's the deal? What's the deal, bozo? It's like, don't you know I'm the only clown in Gotham? It's like, who? Sorry, but I'm Pennywise, the dancing. Like, yeah, I don't care. Joker don't play that game. Joker don't give no shit. Can't imagine don't give a shit. So just ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got just shoots him. But then Pennywise just that was very unkind. He's like Joker just I will imagine he starts just it's like, do you know how much this hurts? Not a lot, but just a little. Just the balls pop out of him. It's like, you're fun. I might be able to have a little bit more fun with you. Here, catch. It just throws like a little ball towards him. The ball just blows up. Joker gases going around there. I don't think that I think once you get into like the cosmic levels of individuals, like or just beings of that nature, Smilex gas doesn't work, and at least not anywhere in the same basis. Maybe Pennywise still smiles. Maybe he can't stop smiling, but that's about it. It's like, and even Pennywise is wondering, like, why can't I stop smiling? What did you do? It's like, oh, it's just a little concoction I cooked up in the lab. It's like, pardon. It's like, I got you more you guess. It's like, not now, Harley. Can't you see I'm playing with a new friend? It's like, yeah. And so now Pennywise maybe attacks and transforms into a medic, does those giant crab monster legs or the insect legs, just do. Now, and Joker's just like, boys, like, it's like, oh, you are fun. Look at you go. and here's the thing. Joker clearly, at least initially, has no fear of Penny. Joker has almost next to no fear at all, period. He don't give a shit if he dies or not. And that's gonna, with Pennywise, quite a bit. Pennywise is, why won't you? It's like, why aren't you afraid? Why aren't you afraid of what you're saying? Welcome to Gotham. It's like, welcome to the freak show, or as we like to call it, home. And then you made home, and it just grabs Pennywise, just as electric buzzer, just like Pennywise is now just. It's like, ooh, shocking. It's like, you're a hot customer, aren't you? Now, Pennywise can take the form of what you fear, because he can look into your head. Right off the bat, I would be concerned if he tried looking into the head of. I think it's like a psychic. He can just identify what you fear, not like he's reading your mind. Because if you try to read the Joker's mind, even cosmic beings don't want to read even like really top tier individuals don't want to be in the Joker's head. So even Pennywise would probably be like, it's like, oh God. But the point is there something that the Joker is afraid of? Now, a logical answer for a lot of fans might be that he's afraid of Batman. Depends what version you're going with. In some versions, yeah, Batman is probably one of the only things he's actually afraid of in some level, in some capacity. But another points to know he's obsessed with Batman. No, he wants Batman. He hates Batman. He's everything with Batman. So if you were to combine all the Jokers as a whole, would you have a Joker who has a fear of Batman? I wouldn't say a fear. He's wary of Batman because, arch enemy, all that, but he's not afraid of Batman. But I think that would be at least one form he takes onto the Joker. Takes in front of the Joker. And Joker's like, Batsy, where'd you come from? It's like, oh, it's over, Joker. Sorry, it's something on TV that caught my attention. It's over, Joker. It's like, I'll beat you. It's like, yes. It's like, this is what we've all been waiting for. It's like, why aren't you afraid? And he starts morphing back into him. It's like, oh, you got my hopes and dreams up for nothing. It's like, oh, bad clown. Poof, just shoots him again. Bad clown. Poof. Breaking a poor clown's heart is just horrifying. Poof, just shoots him again. And now Pennywise is feeling it. Pennywise is hurting now. Just, what are you? It's like, why aren't you? What are you? It's like, I am anarchy and chaos. What was the line again from The Dark Knight? It's like, let me put it this way to you, little clown. Just starts kicking him while he's down. Starts, kicking him and starts to say, everything is anarchy. Introduce anarchy, and everything becomes chaos. You know what I am? I'm an agent of chaos. And it's like, by the way, and suddenly pulls out a switchblade. You know how I got these scars? And I'm not actually using the Dark Knight Joker. I'm just using that voice, and he would definitely maybe say some things along those lines. I'm not actually using the Dark Knight Joker. And now Pennywise is kind of freaking out a little bit, but he knows he's got one last trick and says, oh yeah, it's like, you, and then just opens his mouth and the deadlights appear. Now, is the Joker mentally capable of withstanding the deadlights? And because the Joker's already crazy / beyond crazy. So I don't think it would. Because of that, I don't think it would have the same effect on a Joker it would have on a normal person. But that's not to say it wouldn't affect him. I think it would affect him in a way that would be like, it would be unique to the Joker. I actually feel like it would actually bring him back to, because Joker's been brought to actual sanity before. Like he's been brought down enough that he's actually like regretted his decisions, been like on a lot of drugs, and been extremely like lucid, all that. So I actually think that deadlights would have the reverse effect and actually cause him to go sane for at least a temporary amount of time, and the Pennywise, and that would cause, and that would be that would be the kicker. That would be the kicker. Because up until this point in this entire scenario, the Joker's actually been pretty much dominating Pennywise. Because the Joker, when he is the Joker, is nothing. He's chaos incarnate, basically. He has no real fear or anything. Nothing for Pennywise to feed off or manipulate on. This one individual Pennywise wouldn't know what to do with this guy. He's completely deranged. You take that away and you just have a normal sane Joker who's capable of rational thinking and actually being afraid. And then Pennywise is like, there it is. Now, what do you do? Like, what do you do? What's the matter? And then just starts freaking out the sane Joker. And unless Joker can snap back to super sanity really quick, or just at least insanity really quick, that's going to be it for him. And unfortunately, I would think it would be like, it might be temporary, but like a couple minutes temporary. Like he'll be back in a couple minutes, but that's all the time Pennywise really kind of needs. And because of that, I think Pennywise does win. I think because if you factor in all the everything in his arsenal, I think Pennywise wins in the long term. But is there a way that the Joker wins? Sure, the Joker could just keep messing with him and just shooting him, like just keep physically harming him. The weaker he gets, and Pennywise can't do anything about that. So I think the majority goes to Pennywise, but I'm going to go 80% Pennywise, but I think a solid 75% Pennywise, a solid 25% the Joker. But again, really, it's the effect that deadlights would have on the Joker. How I think they would affect the Joker anyway, given the precedent. That's the word I'm looking for. Given the precedent we have in the comics, I think that would negatively affect the Joker. I think it would. Just wouldn't kill him. I think it would have that again, bring him back down. But yeah, I think 75% Pennywise, 25% the Joker. But hey, if you think different, that's cool. Let me know. Ideas for who would win: Star Wars, superhero, magic, what if? Anything I do with the channel, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to it at some point. And then Sundays, I'm pre-recording that one as well. Dragon Ball Super will be tomorrow, or today, technically, as Saturday. And box office, that's coming out on Sunday too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you.